Hey guys, Heather here, and today we're going to have a little bit of fun, and we're going to go ask the team what was the worst bite or sting you've ever had. That's going to be from like, not a dog bite or a cat bite, but like from the reptile side of things. So this is going to be part one because I have a feeling we're going to have a bunch of funny stories, so we'll post part two this weekend. But yeah, let's go see who's got some funny stories to share.
The worst one I ever got is my Pac-Man frog. I don't know if brave or stupid, but whenever I feed her pellets, I use it with my hand instead of tongue feeding, and there's been a couple times where she's gotten me real good. It's not that it hurts so much as it's just their tongues are super sticky, so it's that brief moment of panic where you're like, that's it, I'm stuck to this frog for the rest of my life. But other than that, nothing too extreme.
The teeth didn't get you?
Luckily, when she got me on like the side, so it was more like being aggressively gummed down by grandma than anything. But if I did get bit by the teeth, that might be a different story.
The worst stinging I ever had, a wasp flew up my shirt and it stung me like 7 times on my shoulder. And the worst bite was a blood python bit me right on my thumb about 2 weeks ago. Neither of them they didn't really hurt, but those are the worst I've had.
Probably an adult Loma python latched onto my hand pretty good. It wasn't terrible. It just bled some, but it didn't want to let go. So. But I haven't really been bit a bunch, mostly by baby snakes, and those don't even really leave a mark. So.
My most traumatic bite was probably, it's hard to remember because I've been bit by so many hundreds of things over the years, but to be honest with you, pain-wise, is when Dobby bit me. Because I was playing around with him or something, and I reached in the cage to grab him. And it wasn't necessarily he's not that big of a lizard, but his jaw strength, it's like he twists and tore at my hand, and there was a trail of blood that went all the way back to the bathroom. It was horrible, and it bled like crazy. So he doesn't have the biggest teeth. I've been bit by like 10-foot retics, but usually it's like a grab and then let go. But Dobby would not let go, and he just kept twisting off my fingers. So I almost lost my whole fingernail off my hand. So it was pretty bad.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, Matt would have fainted if he saw it here because Matt's like not into blood.
So this is gonna be kind of a story. When I was a kid, like when this first opened, we had this tank of king snakes. And some of you may know king snakes do eat other snakes. I did not know this. I was probably like 4 or 5, and I was holding my snake Jake, who's used for birthday parties a lot. I was holding him, and then I put him down, and then this snake over here, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go hold him now. I open up this tank, I pull him out, and then he swallowed my entire finger. It was all the way down his throat. I then ran to the back, and I cried a lot. My finger it was very, very, very bloody. It hurt, but that's definitely the most painful I've had. My whole finger was in his mouth. It was not fun.
So I haven't gotten bit by many things. I think, honestly, bee sting was a lot worse, but I would say for reptile bites, my worst bite was from Charlie, the prehensile-tailed skink. I just put my little fingers in there, and he decided he was gonna try and chop one of them off. But, yeah, that was one of probably the worst bites that I could have gotten here.
Because Charlie is territorial.
Yeah, Charlie's territorial, and I mean, there's just a couple other factors that went into it, but.
Here probably would be, it was a big female Macklot's python, and I was feeding her, and I used to just grab the rats by the tail, and they would be in the feed bin, and I would just put the rat in, and normally the snakes would just grab the rat, and that would be it. Well, she didn't grab it. She went past the rat and grabbed my hand and immediately coiled around it. And I was over there by myself. So with her constricting and twisting, it was basically like a razor just kind of getting in my hand. And with the constriction, I was definitely bleeding, a fair amount there was blood all over the warehouse floor. And then I got her off of this hand, and she immediately latched onto this hand.
Oh my god! I think
so.
I
Finally, I
got
got her off and everything, and it was more, and then got bit by Slinky a couple times. So, and that's our green tree python. So, other than that, been stung by desert hairy scorpions. That's nothing really major. Nothing, no tarantula bites or anything.